A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold and controversial statement, Illinois Governor JB Pritzker has labeled former President Donald Trump as a wannabe dictator following Trump's recent remarks about potentially deploying the military to major U.S. cities, including Chicago and Baltimore. This declaration has sparked a heated debate over the role of federal forces in local law enforcement and the implications for democracy in America. The tension escalated after President Trump suggested that he was considering sending military support to cities struggling with crime, stating that the U.S. military is ready to go to any city to assist local law enforcement, regardless of whether the state's governor requests it. This statement came during a press conference where Trump signed an executive order establishing a specialized National Guard unit aimed at quelling civil disturbances and ensuring public safety. Trump's comments have drawn sharp criticism from local leaders, particularly from Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, who vehemently opposed the idea of federal troops occupying American cities. Johnson described such a move as illegal and costly, emphasizing that the city of Chicago has not called for military intervention. He argued that the deployment of troops would undermine democratic values and violate constitutional principles. The controversy traces back to Trump's earlier actions when he sent National Guard troops to Los Angeles and Washington, D.C., despite opposition from local officials. This has raised concerns about the federal government's willingness to intervene in state matters without seeking permission from elected leaders. During the press conference, Trump remarked, "I hate to barge in on a city and then be treated horribly by corrupt politicians." His comments seem to reflect a growing frustration with local governance, particularly in Democratic strongholds that he perceives as failing to address crime effectively. He hinted that Chicago could be next on his list for federal intervention, but later backtracked, stating that he would wait for a request from Governor Pritzker before taking any action. The governor's response was swift and pointed. Pritzker accused Trump of attempting to score political points by threatening military action against cities that do not align with his administration's views. "This is not how we should be governing our country. We cannot allow a president to use the military as a tool for political gain," Pritzker said. The potential for military involvement in urban areas raises significant questions about the balance of power between state and federal authorities. Critics argue that such actions could lead to the militarization of local police forces and create an atmosphere of fear and distrust among citizens. The historical context of military intervention in domestic affairs is fraught with controversy, often leading to civil unrest and societal division. As the debate unfolds, the implications of Trump's statements are becoming increasingly apparent. The prospect of federal troops patrolling American cities is not just a policy issue. It touches on fundamental questions about civil liberties, the rule of law, and the role of government in ensuring public safety. The situation is evolving, and as local leaders continue to voice their opposition, it remains to be seen how Trump will navigate this contentious landscape. In the coming weeks, the dialogue surrounding this issue will likely intensify as both sides prepare to defend their positions. For now, the American public is left to ponder the potential consequences of a militarized approach to crime and the broader implications for democracy in the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.